Polish up my gear tomorrow.
Sprinkle of misfortune can make a pleasant.
Leave me be! Over here, if you would. Goblins, Master! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat? One of us with strength.
I'll encamp the same spell. We'll overwhelm our foe with our combined magics.
I've got you. Use this chance to recover. I did my best to match your skill, Master.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Be sure to aim true.
something. I'm happy to oblige.
Hold on, stay right there.
You need me at the Vanguard? Say no more.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here. Let us ponder how best to proceed. Come on then! Never live it
You're asking for it. You're really pushing your luck.
Come on.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time. In another world, I learned that a forgotten riftstone lies nearby. Shall I escort you there, Master?
Come at me! I'll smash you on any number of like, to arms!
You'll not live to regret this. Over so soon? Oh, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Pray slow your feet. You run too fast for the... Likes of me.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Come to think of it, different masters favour different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Consider me your bulwark.
Over here, if you please. This way, Master.
My magics are at your disposal.
You ought to grab hold of it as well, Master. Work together. We can throw the beast off balance. It seems we have enraged our foe.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Pray, follow me.
You there! Are you looking to... You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
I think it is. Aye, I reckon so.
What could yon chest be hiding?
Well met, sir. How might I... Be of service. Do come again. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
I'm not interested.
Greetings. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
I'm not interested.
Oh, you've a sharp eye. You wonder how I know? For starters, not mysterious about it. But don't worry yourself. I can't offer you any help, though. Still, I suppose I could give you a bit of advice. If I were you, I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
All that obscure advice, only to depart with nary a word of explanation. Shall we try doing what she did to us, then?
Quiet as a mill pond.
Well met, sir.
If I were to give you some advice, it'd be to try doing to someone else what I have a hefty wager riding on you, cuz.
I'm not interested.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Is there aught else you care to ask? Aye. Take care then.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I'm not interested.
Dare I presume I've caught your...
A treasure chest. Oh, I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Nothing you about. You there? Come on, follow me. I've...
I warn you, I'm not easily impressed.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I'm in no mood for a chinwag.
Well met, sir. How might I be of...
What brings you here?
Fancy a look at my wares? Business could be better, but I'm scraping by. Always a pleasure.
Aught you need of me? Aught you need of me?
Me? Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner. Tis a letter most inscrutable, and I fear 'twill remain as such if we cannot find another piece to this puzzle.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you... Arthur. At least no one by that name lives here, sir. You would know of our village? Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? As you like, sir.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Fancy a look at my wares? The safer the roads, the heavier... Do come again.
I'm not interested.
Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Beg pardon? A letter. Brass means imitating someone in thieves' cant. Naturally, I can say nothing as to the... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't... Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care.
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful.
Don't bring trouble to my... Don't bring trouble.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
Ears pricked. Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone. I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins...
You made it after all. Guess that means... Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair figures you'd want to know about. We're supposed to be neutral. But I suppose I can tell you, his real name is Dara. But he's been... We had no choice, see? We're men and women of that's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, but he failed. So the title fell. That's when he went off saying he And what a scheme that turned. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy Methinks he needs something to remind him of it. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be...
Where did you go, Master? 'Twas dreadful lonesome without you.
Our party is reunited. Surely we can ask for no more than that. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for... But hold a moment. Does this man's count... I see. Ah, but of course, a clever plan. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation, and all the while, the doubts lurk in a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, your majesty.
So the false sovereign operate. It's at the behest of Queen Regent Deezer.
There is much we ought to tend to. All shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis very well. Pray, is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we would...
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares all.
What should I get up to today?
Shall we report this development to Captain Brandt?
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right. Right on the roads? Just... Bite the hour. Much obliged. I fear I've no wisdom to offer. The rules at your leisure.
Now, there's a Greetings. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may... assist you with, simply say the word.
Do come again.
Well met, sir.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
All this walking has made my legs ache of
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change. One, if your majesty has any unfinished business... Your majesty, that attire. I apologize for my brusqueness. Is there aught else you would speak of, your majesty? Do not forget that we work to... There is much we ought to tend, or shall change. If your majesty has any unfinished business... Very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morning.
Master, pray leave this place. Oh, my body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the... According to Regent King Sven, the pretend... I imagine this artifact... Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake the... Allow me to speak to the agent we captured some days past.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this God's Way? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brant's investigation.
'Tis as you say. Ah, how I've longed to embrace.
Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
I hope you slept well. First things first, we must...
There is much we ought to tend to. If the information we pried from the agent is to be believed, I believe it is worthy of investigation. Should fortunes, yet official dealings twixt Vermund and Batal are suspended. Fortunately for us, however, that is an entry permit, allowing passage through Batal's fortress. It even bears the crest. I doubt any would dare impede your passage with such. There is one other thing, Your Majesty. With an oracle who once served in the Vermondian court. This oracle foretold the coming of the Arisen. Indeed, 'twas by this same oracle's power. The oracle knows much of the Arisen. Should you make her acquaintance?
What should I get up to today?
Been a while since I heard him talk.
Look, winches on all sides.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unravelling the secrets of the Godsway. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours.